Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dakota's Political Circle. So, I want to talk to you guys about this today. Obviously, I just want to talk about this because I just thought about talking about it. I've been seeing all over Twitter and everything in between that just Americans aren't happy with each other. Like, it's just, I feel like there's just all this clashing and everything. And I just want to talk about how, like, what would happen if we, like, could America have a national divorce, or, like, what would a national divorce look like? Because honestly, in my opinion, I just think that at some point everyone's going to get tired of like how this country's ran and everything, especially if Trump doesn't get into office. If Biden gets into office again, I feel like we're just getting closer and closer to a national divorce. I think the red states will want to basically secede from the blue states, and they'll basically be their own two separate countries. Because the reason I think that is, obviously some people think this is really like stupid and not possible at all, but think about it. We're more divided as Americans than ever before than today. We're more divided as Americans than we have ever been. And honestly, in my opinion, I just think that at some point it's just going to get worse and worse and worse unless one side takes over the other side. Instead of going back and forth and back and forth, it's just not going to work. It's literally just not going to work. Like, as of right now, like, think about it. In Congress, we have a Republican House, we have a blue Senate, we have a Democrat as our president. But at the same time, basically Americans don't know what they want. They don't know if they want to keep the Republican side coming or the Democrat side coming. It's just back and forth all the time. It's just a thing that keeps happening over and over again. And honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, anything could happen. And let me just read you guys a little bit of this article. So I want to go down here, and it shows exactly what could happen. Here's like a reference of like what states could split from here to there. And honestly, I think what could be added to this would be red states would be Georgia. Well, I wouldn't say Georgia. I would say Arizona and Nevada would go with the Republicans. If they did end up splitting, but other than that, all the rest look pretty how it would actually be. And I honestly, as of right now, anything could happen. This could be exactly how it turns out. Like, right here, 23% of Americans support their state seceding from the Union. So not a lot of Americans support seceding. But at the same time, if it keeps going and going and going, that number is going to go up and up and up. You just never know. And then half of self-describing strong Republicans now think it is very or somewhat likely that a U.S. Civil War will be within a decade. Or 4 in 10 strong Democrats agree. So a lot of people think we'll have a civil war, but not a secession, I guess you could say. In my opinion, what I think will happen in the future, if it keeps getting this bad, it's going to be a secession, but I don't see us going to war. I don't see a civil war happening. I just see, I see more of like a divorce. Like, you get this much, we get this much. Basically, all the terms come to it. We get this president, you get this president. We get to live our lives like this, you get to live your lives like that. That's just basically how it's going to be. If it does end up happening. I'm not saying like purposely, oh, this is going to end up happening. I don't know if it's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. But obviously, it's went down a little bit for the national divorce. But if Joe Biden gets elected in November, I think that honestly, it's just going to lead to a national divorce. It's literally just going to lead to a national divorce eventually, because if Americans aren't happy on one side, and then Americans are happy on the other, and then it switches around every now and again, and you just can't decide what you want, nothing's going to get done in the U.S., and it's basically going to be gridlock all the time. We used to be able to get stuff done all the time. We used to be able to get stuff done somewhat under Trump. Then when Biden came in, we don't get anything done. Obama, we would get some stuff done, not everything done. I believe Clinton, he would get a lot of stuff done. So it's really just gone up and up and up that we just want gridlock all the time. If Trump doesn't get the presidency and the House and Senate, I think there's just going to be gridlock all the time. That's just going to end up happening. And I believe that at some point, everyone will want to split, because it just makes the most sense. Like, people that want to go on the red side will go on the red side. Everyone wants to go on the blue side, they'll go on the blue side. It just makes the most sense, I guess you could say. Everyone will be happy on the red side. Everyone will be happy on the blue side, as long as you can have enough willingness to move to a blue state, I guess you say, or a red state. So the people in the blue states, you don't have to have your guns. You don't have to have. You can have free healthcare, I guess you could say, and all this stuff. But then with the red states, you can have freedom. You can have more religion in schools, like just stuff that you fully support, I guess you could say. I could see great things about that, but I can also see horrible things. Like for me, like I'm a big history fan, and like I love the Constitution and everything about it. I don't want this country to split. It's just not what the founding fathers wanted. The founding fathers wanted us to stay together and be a part of the United States. We are the United States. We're not the separated states of America. That's how I see it. I think maybe eventually we might be able to do a national divorce, but in my opinion, for the best interest of America, just elect the right people and support the right people. Don't do gridlock. Don't do anything like that. Support the people that should be supported. Even if you don't like those people like Donald Trump, support them because they helped us out in the long run when they were president. And Joe Biden, I don't see a reason to support him because he hasn't really done much for America. If he's done stuff for America, there's a reason to support that. So if Americans do not vote for Trump in November, I believe this could end in a national divorce eventually, maybe like 20, 30 years down the line. But as of right now, if we start electing the right people and start bringing America back to what it was, then maybe, just maybe, there will not be a national divorce, and America will be exactly how it's been for many, many, many years. And hopefully we just get over this hump and everything just ends in a good way. Obviously, I don't want to read the articles fully for you guys. I just want to show you like basics of what they think it could look like. If there's ever, you can like basically read these articles. I'm gonna put them in the description no matter what. I just kind of wanted to talk about this for fun because I've been on Twitter lately, and honestly, I over the past year I've just been seeing loads and loads and loads of people just talking about how they're not happy with how the United States are run. Then when Trump's president, they're not happy with how the United States are run, like the other half do that. So I don't know. I just see it. It's going to build up at some point. That's what I see. I think it's going to build up at some point. But you never know. I hope the United States sticks together completely through thick and thin, even if we are divided. Because as of right now, we feel like the divided states, not the United States. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of want to just talk about it for fun because, I don't know. I just think that a lot of people are really divided as a nation. Sorry I'm not reading the articles completely, guys. I really just don't want to make the video too long. I just wanted to just kind of like show you a gist of like how it could happen, how many people support it, and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I might have a video out tomorrow. We'll see. But honestly, I could see a national divorce happening. You just never know in this country because it's so different and not like other countries, I guess you could say. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.